Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu einer weiteren Folge Find Love or Die Trying. Ich würde sagen, ich gehe mal mit We need to take this chance, Ellie. I think you need this. Guys, take a chill pill for a second. I am a programming god. Best of the best. Okay, sie hat gerade tatsächlich quasi ein Programm geschrieben, was das Passwort knacken kann, oder was? I'm going to have that code cracked by tomorrow, and that's a promise. So don't worry, okay? I love you guys. Thank you so much, really. Why are you thanking all of us? I'm the one who has to write the code and shit. We laughed together, something that I thought might have been impossible after the initial bad news. We're in this together, and we're getting out together. No one gets left behind. After we called it a night, I laid in bed, deep in thought. Who would have thought I could have ended today feeling inspired after everything that happened last night? We've got this. Dread, one more thing before we turn in for the night. What's up, Terra? I got caught up in the heat of the moment earlier and... oh no. I got no idea. No, I do not like where this is going. How to do this, cause... I remembered that all I know about hacking are videos of people typing really fast and saying I'm in and... Gah. I practically flew out of bed. Thank God. It was just a nightmare. What does it take to get a good night's sleep on a killer dating show? Come on. Okay. Es war also nur ein Albtraum. Wäre ja auch schön gewesen. Das Problem ist, man würde es Terra zutrauen. Das ist so. What are you smiling about? Yes, it just feels like things are going my way lately. Yesterday's date with Violet still has me feeling as giddy as a little kid. It's almost like there's perks to being on a killer dating show. Well, don't get too comfortable. You've still got a few days left and then it's back to the regular. I'm looking forward to it. I bet. Better sooner than later. You cost too much to keep around. Anyway, the $1 million question, who's today's lucky girl? That would be... Terra? So tomorrow it's going to be either Terra or Ellie. It's probably best if we go with Terra. Habe ich mir doch gedacht. But doesn't Terra need time to crack the code? Nah, I already finished making the code breaker. It's trying every password as we speak. No guarantee it will finish before we are both done our dates, but it's worth a shot. Thank you, Terra. Don't worry about it. Besides, I think it's better if we save your date for last. Why is that? I don't know. You're some super spy from some super secret organization. You definitely got bigger heist potential than I do. I don't know about that, but sounds good to me. I will use the time to prepare some contingency plans. Scarlet, Violet, Yui, I'm gonna need you guys for this. I'm happy to provide assistance. You bet. I will help however I can. Sweet, alright. Right, Dread? What's up? I didn't just build a codebreaker, I've built a game that works with it too. Oh man, Terra. What do you mean? She handed me her console. I just wiped it up real quick. It looks like a code-breaking game, but really it works directly with the computer we found. If you get the password right in this game, we will have access to the computer. Makes sense? Amazing, I can't believe you wiped up something so fast. It wasn't hard. It was just a big middle finger to my mom, who thought all my screen time was a waste of time. Oh, ey, dieses Mädel ist halt echt, ey. Die ist schon eine Hausnummer. Oh, herrlich. Anyway, I figure we can play this game here and there during our date. Try whatever passwords come to mind. Obviously not for the rule date, because ratings and all, but as much as we can. Sounds good to me, Terra. Bruh, I'm a genius, Dread. She crackled maniacally. You are. Also ich bin mir da nicht 100% sicher, aber eine gewisse Art von Intelligenz hat sie ja. Ich weiß nur nicht, ob die tatsächlich so gut für die Welt ist. I would like to spend today with Terra. Is that so? Well, we'll make it happen. Try not to spend all of it playing games, though. Believe it or not, that isn't what the viewers want in a primetime slot. No promise, but I will try my best. It ain't much, but I will take that. Sorry, Cat. That's pretty much the plan. Hey, Dred, you up to play some games? I would love to, but Cat wants us to do some other games. It is sweet. There's no stopping Terra, and she puts her mind into something. We started playing together in the game room while making pleasant conversations. Normally enough to seem like a regular conversation, cryptic enough to disguise what we were trying to do. Even if Terra and I never went on crazy adventures like I did with Ellie, it didn't make moments with her any less special. If I forget that we are trying to hack into some confidential database, this really is like a fun day at home with your partner. How about? Terra is the best. It's worth a shot? Nope, doesn't work. The nerve of them. Terra rules? That's a miss. Was the T capitalized? Maybe at 0, 1, 2, 3 at the end of it. Thank goodness we have the codebreaker running in the background. Time to switch gears. Let's give Cat some footage to work with to keep us alive. Good God, Dread, why the sun? Okay, das kriege ich nicht wirklich vernünftig ausgesprochen. Go on without me. Okay, maybe this wasn't the best idea. Some way or another, we always end up back inside the mansion, huh? And there's nothing wrong with that. I guess you're right. Up for a few more rounds of that game we just played? Sure. How about Damien Black Sucks? Nope, doesn't work. Cat Black Sucks? Not that either. How about that? Oh, come on now. You are just guessing. Like I wasn't before. Well, I will try it. Ding ding ding. The two of us looked at each other like the deer in the headlights. Woo! We cheered as if our favorite team just won at the sporting event. Wait a minute, why would the password be your name? That doesn't make any sense. My guess is as good as yours. Maybe we will find out tonight. I hope so. Well, I think I've had enough of games for today. I never thought I would hear you say that, Terra. I'm full of surprises. We can spread the good news after. How about we try something new today? Something outside. Sounds like a plan to me. Awesome, let's go. We ended up going back inside a minute later, but the rest of the day with Terra was still a lot of fun. Sie sind rausgegangen, 1 Minute später sind sie wieder reingegangen, oder was? Oh Mann, ey. Geil. And we're in. The password prompt enclosed with a satisfying ding ding. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. Why would there be a folder called homework? Wow, that is definitely a porn folder name. Terra was about to open it until Ellie intervened. Do you mind if I take a look? Forget why we were here for a second, sure. Let's see. Ellie started going through folders, databases, reports, anything that could be useful. At the same time, Terra started downloading all of the files to her console. Doesn't look like there's anything here about why my name was the password. Ich kann mir vorstellen, dass Cat den Namen als Passwort gemacht hat. The rest of us could do was give Ellie and Terra the space they needed. Seems like it's only going to be up from here, team. I was worried for Ellie, especially if we couldn't get into the computer, but it looks like we got it after all. It's too soon to say anything, but I do hope you're right. Let's not jinx it. So what's the first thing you're going to do when we are out of here? I thought we weren't going to jinx it. I'm going to get straight back to the helping people, the way I know best. Nothing changed in that regard. That is a lovely inspiration. Do me a favor and make sure your inventions don't get used on yourself again, okay? I mean, it's not like I was trying to. I admire how you can be so sure. As excited as I am to leave this place, I'm not quite sure what I will be doing after. That's totally okay, Violet. That's part of the fun of life. Just figuring it out as you go. I suppose so. Violet looked at me and smiled. That's pretty much my plan at this point too. Guess who's back, bit? What Terra wants to say is we did it. I've got everything I need to help turn the tide of the war, and I know where my family is, and they're alive. I had never seen Ellie so happy. She jumped towards me and hugged me. Oof, that's fantastic. That's such a relief. I'm so happy for you, Ellie. Good job, Terra. You cracked the code, not all at once now. I couldn't have done it without you guys. Thank you so much. We didn't have to wait this long to leave, but you guys did it for me and my family. I can't ever thank you enough. She pulled out the master key from her back pocket and swirled it around in her right hand. You guys ready to get out of here? Actually, I was thinking of staying here for the rest of my life. Not having internet is the best thing ever. I couldn't agree more. Let's get out of here. After you, Ellie. Okay, wir hauen jetzt schon ab. Hätte ich nicht mit gerechnet. We followed Ellie out of the mansion, so through the forest and to the hangar. Wow, I did not see this. Granted, I don't go outside. And don't blame you, it's pretty out of the way. Not that we have to worry about it now. Ellie pulled out the master key and swirled it around her right hand. She walked to the door of the hangar and put the key into its lock. Huh? She tried to turn, but it didn't work. She tried a few more times, but the lock refused to budge. I don't understand, even I've seen Cat use this key everywhere, including here. They must have changed the lock. Does this mean we are stuck here? I don't. It was rare that Ellie tripped over her words. It hurt to see her so defeated. I don't know. An uncomfortable silence fell over us. Am I going to die here? Are all of us? No, we are not out of this just yet. I refuse to give up. But we can't get into the hangar. There's no way to break in without triggering the alarms. For now, yes, but getting in later is a different story. If I remember correctly, whenever you went on a third date with Dread, you would fly in a plane together. Well, I'm assuming the plane was you. The plane was you too. It's just like you to try something crazy and drag in Dread. I can't refute that. That was definitely us. How we never died on those plane rides, I will never know. That means the staff don't mind if you take the plane during the date, which means we should be able to ask for the key temporarily. We would still be able to get the plane. It just has to be during tomorrow's date. There would be way more stuff around than usual, but we would still have a chance. Exactly, the rest of us can be relatively close by, perhaps at the beach to avoid suspicion. Then, when you get the plane, we run over, you pick us up and we're out of here. This could work. It's better than how my plane turned out. Anyway, I was worried for a second there, but it was for nothing. We've got this. We would be in a tight spot without you. It is a team effort. Without each of us here, we would be stuck here, with no chance of escape, I'm sure. Speak for yourself, I'm sure I could get out of here on my own. You would shut down the second you reach the beach, Terra. On second thought, maybe teamwork makes the dream work. Teamwork makes the dream work. Da kenne ich so ein... Da kenne ich so ein Meme zu... wo sich zwei Kerle an der Hand halten und beide zusammen scheißen. Und dadurch, dass sich halt beide gegenseitig festhalten, sitzen halt beide nicht direkt auf dem Boden. We laughed together. The mood was infinitely better than it was just a few moments ago. We spent the rest of the night talking through the details of the plan, including what we would do if the unexpected happened. One thing was sure though. We weren't giving up on getting out of here. It all ends tomorrow. Also ich denke mal, dass ich das in dieser Folge nicht abschließen werde, um ehrlich zu sein. Sondern noch eine weitere Folge dann hinten dran hängen werde. What do you know, Dread? You actually made it to the last one-on-one date. How are you feeling? Honestly, pretty good. I'm excited to see how a day with Ellie will be. Oh, you've got a real surprise in store. She has all of us in the crew working extra hard to prepare a special date for you. Oh, scheiße. And by all of us in the crew, I mean the Brothers 5. Wer auch sonst. Das sind ja immer die armen Würstchen, die alles machen müssen. How about you go find her? Spend some time together while we set things up for you. Sounds like a plan, Cat. Let's see. Oh, looks like she's by the beach. Yes, that's where I'm headed. Don't do anything we can't air. Murder's okay, but God forbid someone takes the top off. Oh Mann, das ist typisch Amerika. Das ist absolut typisch Amerika, leider. Mord, Blut, Totschlag, alles in Ordnung, aber sobald man nackte Haut sieht, direkt Probleme. Das ist... merkt man ja beispielsweise auch an Twitch. Wobei Twitch ist nochmal ein Sonderfall wieder im Gegensatz nochmal mehr zu YouTube. Weil bei YouTube merkt man es sehr extrem, aber bei Twitch ist nochmal wieder ein Sonderfall. Weil Twitch scheint offenbar wenig Probleme damit zu haben, wenn es große, erfolgreiche Spiele sind, die gerade von großen Leuten gestreamt werden. Dann scheint Twitch damit irgendwie nicht so das Problem zu haben. Woran das wohl liegen mag. Naja, egal. Murder's okay, but God forbid someone takes the top off. I waved to Cat as I went on my way. Just as Cat said, Ellie was by the beach. She was looking out at the ocean. Morning, Ellie. Dread, it's always nice to see you. The difference between Ellie's voice during the day and night was like day and night. I guess we do have to worry about the cameras, but still it takes some getting used to. I know, it's going to be tough to top your previous dates with all the other girls, but I think I have a good shot. I'm looking forward to it, Ellie. You better be. We've been saving the best for the last. She reached for my hand. Work with me? I reached for her outstretched hand. It would be my pleasure. The two of us walked around the beach for a while getting to know each other. So what will you be doing when this show's over? First thing I'm gonna do is say hi to my family again and make them a nice dinner. I'm sure that they've gone sick before in the week since I've been here. I wonder what they are thinking now. It's been at least 2 years since then. Cat was right. Sometimes not remembering is a blessing. Ellie doesn't have that luxury. Anyway, I've got a surprise for you. Come on. She pulled me along by the hand into the forest. I have to say, Ellie has really impressed me. Of course, it was her deliberate plan to come into the forest and get to the hangar, but she made it seem so spontaneous. You're going to laugh. I saw it the same moment she did. It was all we could do. Was stand and watch. No, she staggered and almost fell. And who could blame her? The hangar was engulfed in roaring flames. The heat was incredible. There was no way either of us could take another step towards the hangar without being burned alive. The stench of burning oil assaulted me without mercy. We were at a loss for words. And in front of those flames was her, walking away from the flames. somehow I just know it was her. Sorry, Ellie Dread, there's been a small change of plans. I'm sure you can tell, but we've hit a few snacks with the hangar. How about you to spend your day on the ground instead? I want to scream. I want to attack her with every bone in my body. Ich sag mal so. Ich würde sagen, ich beende hier jetzt mal diese Folge mit diesem Cliffhanger. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen und bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao.